so it'll be much easier for it to survive and live, to buy things. Nice, so there's the next little wooden bridge, crossover, up ahead. So when I was walking along the farmer's fields, I was walking up there, and you can see the house, look, at the top of the cliff is one of the houses that I walk past, for shad-fed cottages. That's how high I was up there, walking along that side of the river. Like 100 feet up there on the cliff. Yeah, so I think I could bring Bear here and let him off the leader for a walk once I get past certain areas, like where the livestock was, get off the main roads, and then as soon as I come into the car park of the old mill house there, I can let him off and just let him trot along here backwards and forwards. Then if he just go off to meet or greet other dog walkers with their dogs, like I say, I'll just get them to grab a hold of him and put it on his leader, then walk so far along away from them, and then just take him off, let him off the leader again until we meet the next dogs. That's what I had to do when I went to Belmont Viaduct just recently. I had to walk him away on the leader till he forgot about the dogs, and then I let him off again, and he was just running ahead of us, coming backwards and forwards. He just totally enjoyed himself. Right, so there's a bit of a waterfall up there, look. So you can see that there's definitely a lot of rain water coming down through the channels and coming down, going under the path here, and then joining the river just here. So if you've got a canoe and you like to paddle, oh, there's another grey heron standing on a rock on the other side there. Right, I'm not going to get a shot of him though through a clearing. Well, I'm not going to get a totally clear shot, but that's the best I'm going to do, because what happens is when you go to zoom, your zoom picks up the branches of these trees just in front of us here, and then you lose focus of what you're trying to get a shot of. I've tried to duck down, get a shot underneath that main branch there. She went down on me hunters. So I'm doing pretty good for wildlife today, which I thought would be good coming when it's been raining. That's the best time to come for walks. Just put your rainproof jackets on and waterproof pants and stuff like that, and walk along rivers like when it's been raining, because this is where you get all the nice white rapids. And as you see, plenty wildlife. Some building work going on just across the road from me, from my street, and they've got the skip out in the street for putting all the stuff in, like old doorways and things like that. And there's two big sheets of foam rubber out the like, it looks like settee cushions, So there was 2 of them, so I grabbed one of them and took and put it in my house this morning. So it started to dry out because of the rain, and I'm thinking about putting it in the back of the car for when I put Bear in, so it's nice and comfortable for to lie on. Rather, I've got 2 blankets here that I can't use to lie on, but this foam rubber is 3 inches thick, so it'll be more comfortable to lie on if I'm going over like speed bumps and stuff like that, and you know, you'd be bumping around. Just maybe better for him, more comfortable. He lie down longer and quicker instead of doing what he normally does. He climbs up on my spare wheel in the back of the boot, and he's got his body right along the dog rail, and I can't see out the back, I can't see out the back window when I'm looking at my rear view mirror. All I can see is a dog across the grid. So I've got to keep telling him, lie down, lie down. So I've got to use my side mirrors a lot, which is a good thing anyway. Forces you into the habit of keep looking in your mirrors, see what's behind you. Right, so I'm going to go right the way along the end of this path. It eventually goes up and meets the pavement coming down the bank of the main road on your right hand side. Then you walk downhill about 75 yards, then you pass the luxury dog and cat shelter on your left. Then you turn left and go down past it. Then you cross over the metal, I think it's green metal bridge, to get across the other side of the River WANSBECK. Then I'll be walking back along on the opposite side of the river to come back on myself underneath the railway viaduct, and you walk a little bit further up, and then there's a steep path takes you up to the corner of the fields. Right, another little wooden bridge across the brook here. So if I came here early enough, I could let Bear off and hopefully not bump into a soul, any of the dog walkers, and just walk right the way along here without having problems of them running off with their dogs, because there'll be nobody around early hours of the morning. And obviously I know where I'm walking along. I know these paths like the back of my hand. So when I first started watching videos on this walk along the river here, you learn all kinds of information about, there's an old structure, like an old chapel or something along here, and just see what's left of it, and some carvings in the stone, like date and date. I forget what it's called now, Ladies' Chapel or something. It's just along here on the right hand side. Like I say, there's just a few bricks and boulders left of it. It's in ruins, but it's there. All part of history. What we've lost so much of because of the globalists trying to hide our history. I'm learning a lot lately and all about our history, where they've covered over quite a bit. Like for instance, the Tartarians. I had never even heard of them until recently, but we're doing a lot of research like I do on the internet. I'm learning out a lot, and I'm learning a lot about Antarctica. Right, so I think this is where the old chapel used to be here. Yes, this is the building here, as you can see the oblong shape of it. It was just a tiny little chapel type thing. And there's the carvings on the stone. Lady, what's that? Lady C-A-T-H-O Cathon or something like that. Well, that was the name of the chapel, Lady something. Right, here's the fun and games now where the water's actually running down the pathway, look. So this is where we'll start getting into fun and games, squashing through the mud and water. But luckily there's all little stones underneath this, look. So you're not going into deep water. Just could be slippy, that's all you got to watch. See the likes of these stones as well here. These look like they're part of what could have been up there. And here's another. This looks like a drainage gully. And there's a bit, it's got something well. I'll put the flash on, light it up a bit more. Where? Okay. See what that turns out like. So it's all part of the history that along here. Right, so there's a big mud puddle at the bottom here, look, because it's all running downhill and settling at the bottom. So it's just going to be all water and mud clots. I'm panicking for when I get to a part where you've got to go up a bit of a steep embankment. Worried about not being able to get up there to go right along to the end. Then there's another downhill slope as you approach the top of some wooden steps that you go down, and I turn around and go down there backwards so I don't slip and fall. Right, so these are the juicy bits I'm walking through now. 2 to 3 inches of just sludge mud. And like I say, you sometimes see idiots coming along here with white training shoes on, and you think to yourself, where's your, excuse the French, fucking common sense? Or feckin' common sense? So this reminds me of the walk I've just done along the River Weir, but this is obviously the WANSBECK, and then you go around a bit of a left bend just like this, and that's when you start seeing the viaduct. And it's similar here. I'm going to get around the corner and eventually you'll see the viaduct going across the river. So it's very similar, just different in name, that's all. River WANSBECK to River Weir. There's a big branch just getting dunked into the water here and it keeps going upwards and down as it's swaying in the water. So yeah, there's been loads of ropes when it's tied across here by brave people swinging out in the water. Right, so this tree's rocking up and down as it's going down, it's hitting more water, it's getting pushed left to right and up and down. It's like somebody putting an oar in the water and pushing against the water. Right, let's continue with my journey. You hear the water pushing up against the branch, quite loud. There's a couple of trees down across the path. I wonder if the water's been right up here, and this is where the debris like caught off the water and gathered around these 3 trees, branches. Right, so these trees weren't down the last time I came along here, so these are new, recent. I never looked to see what dates that I last came along here, because I can't. I've lost all my videos with all the days and dates that I called into these different walks. So I've lost more than my videos. I've lost my days and dates and when I did the walks, etc, etc. So I've lost what 2016 to 2024. I've lost 7 years of videos and memories through having to delete me, through them terminating me my account, so I couldn't get into it, couldn't see anything. I like to say that they did it without warning. I didn't get a warning saying, please refrain from doing such and such, otherwise we may have to close down your account. They've just done it. Like I say, when I got home and turned on my computer to upload my videos that I'd done on that day, there was just a red banner notice across the screen saying we have terminated your account. So this is the censorship we've got to put up with. And the thing is, it wasn't anything to do with saying things about what's really going on in the world, like the truth. It didn't have anything to do with that, which they normally censor you for. It was because I highlighted what was happening on my Facebook group, where they were allowing URLs of porn and adverts for shopping channel type of things all the time on my Facebook account. And I contacted Facebook several times about it, complaining that I didn't want porn and shopping channel like shoes and pillows advertised on my site, my Facebook group. Nothing was done about it, so every time I reported it, it says, oh, thank you for your report, but this facility is not working, but we will look into it and try and fix it. We're working on fixing it. And I thought, aye, bullshit. So that's why they attacked us and took my channel away from us, because I made 2 videos showing exactly what was going on when I was clicking on things on my group, and they obviously didn't like it. So they paid us back by totally shutting down my account as a payback. And the thing is, the words they use is just laughable, because it says, we have closed down your account for violating our community guidelines. But the thing is the videos I had made were highlighting what other channels were doing, violating the community guidelines. But if you look across the river there, that stream coming all the way down to meet the main river here is the one where I first started going down those sloping wooden steps at the top and across over the little wooden footbridge. That's at the top of that. That's where it's coming down to meet the main river here, look. So where I had to slow down to go down those wooden steps that was slippy as hell and no handrail, that's where that brook's coming from. Right, so that's the picnic area there that I've just passed. So I can't say any more than that. But that's why my account was closed down, because I actually made 2 videos and uploaded them onto my YouTube channel, which clearly showed that they were in the wrong and allowing material onto my Facebook group channel, and then they turned it around and put it on me because I was highlighting the shit that was coming up on my screen. The URLs that they were posting on my site all the time. If it wasn't so bloody ridiculous, and I mean, I'm laughing like, but I'm pissed off because I've lost 7 years of happy memories with my dogs and family days out and stuff like that, with the bairns. And but like I say, this is the censorship world that we're living in, with the CIA and the FBI, all the 3-letter agencies working against the people instead of for the people, and trying to censor the left, right and centre for speaking the truth or showing the truth. Right, so as you can see, I'm getting more and more and more into the shitty pathways where people have gone off around the back of trees and everything to avoid walking through the mud. Right, I'm starting to need a wee again now, so if I come across some nice white water rapids or something, I'll stop and point my camera down while I'm on the way. If I've got a nice clearing down at the river's edge, or like this, this'll do. Hopefully there'll be nobody coming along. I'm looking both ways now, so I cannot see or hear anybody. So I'll have a quick whisk.